Good morning, good morning. I'm trying to put some shine to these legs. But we got some quick things to talk about right quick because y'all know today. Hey Silky Black. Hi, how are you? We got some things I got some things that I want to talk about right quick. Cause I got the live that I'm doing with Mr. Kimmy and Miss Yo Thoughts this morning. So if I would love for you all to join us over there. It's posted on my community wall already. I don't know how to post to do the link thing or whatever while I'm already live, but one of these days I'm gonna catch up to that. But what I wanted to come and talk about, y'all know I've already told the stories about, and for those of you who don't know, go back into my videos and so you can see some of the stories that I told or whatever, right? So I told a story about my mom dealing with a married man and the way the situations went. Hey, Kajaria. Um, the way these situations went. There were some situations. Just let's just say that. So if you want to know the rest of the story, I ain't gonna go back into it. You can go back into the videos and you can see for yourself. The stories are already there. When I got to a certain point, I just stopped talking about it. Well, what happens when? Yeah, you can let it. You can choose to let it go. But what happens when some of those people that were there um are now talking about what happened back then, but a lot of lies were told on you? Do I let it go or do I continue to talk about it and tell my truth? Good morning, Brown Eyes. Because, okay, and there is definitely a separation between, am I defending my mama? Absolutely not. I'm not defending her. My family knows that. My siblings knows that. I won't defend my mama in that part and saying, like she was wrong for participating a um in a relationship with a guy that was already married and bringing three children in the world with him. But we passed that point already. That's not my fight. There was a certain there was a certain point in my life where I did feel like it was my fight. It was a heavy burden on me, which I had to learn to let go. So I let that go. I even felt sorry for his wife and everything. But what happens now that all of the stuff that she was saying when I allowed them to get the kids is coming out of the woodworks now, of how the kids weren't prepared. They was having to beg people for money and all of that kind of stuff. When they got them from me, they didn't have this and they didn't have that, which I know for a fact is a lie, and I got the proof to prove it. Um, yeah, and I kind of already know how this is going to go. I'm not going to let it go because there are so many times that and this is the conversation that we're about to have so many times, and why I'm very passionate about it. Um, there are situations where you try and put so much, and being the way that I was raised, when they drilled it into you, respect your elders, respect your elders, respect your elders. So that is what I absolutely did when I was a child. Absolutely. With I don't care what they did to me, how they did me, no, none of that. I respected my adults. Period. Period. But then there comes a time in your life when you grow up and you go back and look at all of the things, and when you know that they're wrong and you still see those people moving in that way, I don't know if I absolutely lose respect for them, but I definitely view them in a different way. So um yeah, So that's what we're gonna go and talk about. Good morning, Shalissa. I'm just coming through to talk to my people just a little bit before that live starts at 11:30, where we're gonna talk about can we bring corrections to elderly people. Um, and you all, it's gonna start off slow, and then we're gonna work our way up to um, other topics, and well, not other topics, but we going in sections on this thing. So. Um, but we gonna see what it do. But I'm thinking, I already know it's like as soon as the lies start falling out or whatever, I feel like I have to defend myself because of the other stuff that done happened in my life or whatever. I'm just like, I just can't let it go, especially when somebody is standing there telling a lie and about me when I can prove everything that I'm saying. I can prove everything I'm saying is documented. So it's like, and I guess, listen, I'm saying I'm coming here to ask, should I not talk about those things? I ain't even really asking no questions, but because I am gonna do it. I know I am. When I hear somebody lying about what I did, because listen, whether I'm right, wrong, or indifferent, I don't mind saying the things that I did wrong. I absolutely don't. But also don't lie on me at the same time. Do not lie on me because you want to uh, smooch your way into people's pockets and all of that stuff. See, I don't play games like that. No matter how many children I raise, no matter how many I raise, it ain't nobody out here can tell you that I begged them for anything when it came down to my children. And so to think that somebody is going to tell a lie and saying that they needed X, Y, and Z, and the kids that I handed over to them were were not taken care of, and you needed all the stuff that you need, and the amount of money and stuff I handed you over and everything. I can't even say no words. I don't, to even be asking. Let me say, I'm sorry. I don't. Y'all know I'll be behind in this chat. The elderly lie as well. So I think they should be questioned epically when the person is involved. Okay. Well, we gonna talk about it. That's what we gonna talk about today over there on the Miss Akimi's page. It's no need to prove nothing to them people. You moved past this stuff and you forgave for the stuff. But Silky Black, absolutely I forgave for it, and I gave it up because it was not my fight anyways from the beginning. But okay, well, what happens when my mom passed away and I'm the one raising the kids? And now all of the stuff is coming out with saying things about me, like I didn't like my sister them was like lacking and stuff when they got them, when that is a lie. People were doing fundraisers and all of that kind of stuff for them because they didn't have it. So do you know what that means? If you were doing fundraisers, what were you telling those people? Were you telling those people they wasn't taken care of? They didn't have anything and everything? No, when they went there with them, they had brand new clothes and everything before they went there with them. So that's what I'm talking about. It no longer about my mom fight. I've said to that lady before that I'm sorry for what my mom did, and that's not even for me to apologize for. So I had plenty of sympathy for her, but I got sympathy for her while she out there telling lies on me, like, and it ain't it. It really ain't. The truth. The kids know the truth, and God knows the truth. I hear you, Silky Black. You're right, and I understand the sense in what you're saying. Is like when you know what the truth is, you don't gotta prove it to nobody, and you absolutely right when you say that. I get what you're saying. I understand just what you're saying. Right, I don't have to prove anything. God knows everything. He know what it is, how it is, point blank. Period. But I know I got people watching me that have questions, and I want to answer them. Okay, see, Sugar Black, we understand each other. We understand each other. I know that some of those people are watching me. I absolutely know that without a shadow of a doubt. And absolutely, as I find out the questions and everything that you got, any of y'all got, who watching over here, who comes through and watch, any of you all that have questions, I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer those questions. And this, I can't tell you that when I listened a little bit about this, that it didn't spark me up, because I had left. I ain't been telling like my late night stories and stuff like that, going back to my stories. But honey, we can sure go back and spark up where we left off from. With telling me, and not trying to toot my own horn. I know what I did, and I know the things that I had going on while I had them with me. They disappeared when they got there. But I would think that anytime a kid moves from with their sister, with their daddy, and their other parent is missing, the daddy would add to the situation and not take away. But to me, it looked a whole lot like they got them and the kids paid all the bills. Catch. Yeah. Okay. Honey, sprinkle some more words on me. Let them sprinkle this way. I'm answering all questions y'all got about those said kids. Don't let me pull out my documents and even show you what they was receiving. Since they ain't have nothing, people had to do fundraisers and all of that stuff. Y'all better go back and check them dates when them new cars came about that they didn't have before. Yeah, you said it right, Silky Black. I know you're gonna talk about it. I'm already ready to tell my part of it. It's just the thing in me is like I done been quiet for a very long time. For a very long time. And you want to talk about what happened in the past? Baby, my memory is impeccable. You better ask somebody. It is impeccable. I can tell people about things that was around and explain how things look that they wouldn't think a 5 or a 6-year-old should be able to remember. But I remember them all. Silky Black, I'm on the phone. I don't know how. We gonna come back. We gonna come back and talk about it, because I'm getting ready to do another panel with with Miss Akemi and Miss Yo Thoughts. And it's again, that's posted on the community wall for those of y'all who don't know who that is. But at 11:30 we got a conversation going on about can younger people bring correction to the elderly. So that conversation can run deep. So y'all come over and put your opinions in there and let's talk about it. But I'm gonna come back and talk about this, and I'm gonna do it through StreamYard. So definitely we gonna talk about it. I haven't given people a chance to ask questions from those videos before. I need to go back to them and look down through the comments and stuff and find some of those people comments up under some of those videos because I know when I first came on, there's a lot of people that was watching those videos and they thought that I was the other woman. Absolutely not. I'm not the other woman. I'm the sister that was taking care of that married man's kids. So can we talk about it? Absolutely. We're gonna talk about it. But let me do my thing, because I feel like I'm thinking about so many things at one time, because this conversation we getting ready to have is it runs deep for me. It runs along these lines right here. And because of when I was younger, you were taught that you respect your elders no matter what they do to you. And some of you all understand exactly what I'm saying. No matter what they do to you, they can knock you upside the head with something that they know they shouldn't be doing. All kinds of stuff, different ways. And no matter what they did to you, you had to respect them. You had to. And so that's what we're gonna get into, that that type of conversation today. And all other kinds of conversation that's along in that area. So y'all come through and say, but yeah, we gonna after I finish with that, then I'm gonna be over here, and then we can definitely, I'll drop some links then, Silky Black. I drop the link then, so we can talk about it. But I'm hey, tell them to try. That's what I'm saying. No, and that's what I'm talking about, Brown Eyes, right now. It's like they're challenging me about something that happened back when I was younger. They challenging me about something that happened back younger. Well, the stories are coming out and letting it be known, um, of them saying whatever it is that they want to say. Um, and so since I feel like they done said and put their story out there and now it's coming out, I'm allowed to tell the truth about what really happened back then. Let's talk about it. And hell, if they was froggy enough, I'll let them up on the panel. Let's talk about it. And let's see who remembers what. Cause remember, I got both sides of the story. I got I got what you need. I got all the information. Off topic, is it too late to put fertilizer on my grass? Um no, I wouldn't think it is. Mm-mm. No, you probably want to do it at nighttime though. Cause this sun, don't be playing. And make sure you water it real good. No, no. And what kind of fertilizer you using? I don't know nothing but some chicken poop. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, but I don't think it's too late to, I don't know, weed and feed. Oh no, you should be good. That's like a miracle grow or something like that. You should be straight. I would just do it. I would do it in the evening and in the when the sun getting ready to go down and everything. But that's all I know about over here is this sun, how this sun be baking everything over here and stuff. So everybody else be like, child, it don't get hot like that here. But that's what my mind be going at over here in the Florida sun. You have to rethink some things over here that you want to do out in the sun. You even want to take into consideration what time of the day you spray some water on you outside, because that could mean you boiling. So, um, so yeah, I'm trying to put some Vaseline up my legs and stuff before I'll be looking like a chalkboard. But yeah, y'all. Hopefully, y'all join us over there for this conversation this morning at 11:30, and we'll get it started from there. But we definitely gonna revisit this conversation, talking about this. And for those of you all who don't know, go back into my videos and see how much of it you can catch up on before I start to talk about it a little bit more. I don't know, Vaseline in that hot. Oh, cause I ain't out in the sun today. I ain't going out there in that sun like that. Mm-mm. No, and I mean it's something to get used to. And we have hard water, so lotion. You gotta have coconut oil or Vaseline or something mixed in with your lotion and stuff. Because if you don't, Child, please, your skin be just as dry as it can be. What else I was gonna say? Um, yeah, I ain't going out in the I ain't going out in the sun. If I go out there, if I go out in the sun any today, it will be to go and set the water sprinklers for the peanuts and the pumpkins, the pumpkin patch. That's it. I ain't going out. When once you here in Florida, once you transition from the winter time to the summertime coming, it's the worst time. It's like you have to get used to going out in that heat like that. But my husband already saying he don't want me to get used to the heat because I be out there sitting with an umbrella and all kinds of stuff just to be out there in the garden. But now I have options out there, so because I don't necessarily have to be right in the direct sun or whatever. I can be in a whole bunch of different places. It got shade and all of that stuff out there. So yeah, but nah, I'm not going out in the sun. I'm in the air condition. I'm in the air condition today, so it don't matter. Usually if I'm like that, I don't care nothing about being dry or no nothing. I told y'all when I go out in the garden and stuff, I be out in the sun. I like to have the bare minimum on. That's why I don't really like to go live when I'm in the garden too, because a sister don't be. I be wanting to be all natural, hair all out, and you know I don't mind coming on here with my hair flying everywhere. No ways. Anyways, I got videos with it like that, but sometimes I just want to be free, which means how us women have to wear those. Can you even say bra on here? I'm just joking, cause everything they tell you can't you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do that. But I like the girls to be free when I be out there. So that's why I don't like to I don't like to record. You catch what I'm saying? I like the girls to be free when I'm out there, and I'm just like, shoot. If I'm sharing with y'all, just know I'm making a sacrifice. I'm making a sacrifice out of the garden and to share with y'all in the garden. You just going out there to get all sweaty or whatever. So you be, hey, yeah, hey, my son Carlo, he say beaver tails. Boy, what you talk about? Beaver tails. He watching that everybody hate Chris jump. Uh, yes, hanging. Nothing but the truth. Hanging and swinging. That's all. Tell the truth and nothing but the truth. That's how I be rolling out there. That's how I roll in the garden. Like I see the other people on here, and I understand. Hey, Mika. I understand. Coming on and looking presentable in front of the camera and everything. Absolutely. But if I'm being real, that's how I really roll in real life. I just wouldn't, in my opinion. This is not everybody else's opinion. I don't want to. I was raised. You don't go outside without no bra on. But I'm out here in the country. I'm out here in the country in my own yard and everything. So I feel like I'm home. So let them swing while you home. Let them swing while you home or whatever. And I'm in my yard or whatever. But when I come on camera, it's like unless I got like the camera. I could be on camera, especially if I'm only showing like the top part of me or whatever. I can come on camera and nobody wouldn't know that I don't have on one like that right there. But out in the garden, child, please, you know how they be like two seals bumping together. Let me quit. But it's the truth though, so it's like let me not put myself on camera on camera like that, but that's the real deal. of what be happening over here. And I feel I absolutely love moving around like that. I feel like I move free. Ain't nothing restricting me, holding me down. I feel like my whole body gets to sweat the way that I want to sweat. And I feel, man, it feel to me it feels so good to go out there and not have all the extra stuff sticking to you. You're just out there with your covering on. Sometimes I just want to put on a, let me shut up. I probably giving too much information. But I'm talking about real life though. I'm talking about real life. Like I just want to put on like a muumuu or something and just go out there, walk through my garden and do whatever it is. And that's what I encourage people, because this how we get all of these different restrictions and stuff on ourselves. We go out there and think we got to be all dressed up and pretty and all of that deal stuff to go out in the garden and know nothing. I'm telling you, when I go out in the garden in the morning, that's my no judgment zone. I can go out there looking as ugly as somebody might say I am, or as pretty as I think I am, or I know that I am. I want to get up and listen. Truth be told, there been sometimes I don't woke up in the middle of the night, well, not in the middle of the night, but 5:30 in the morning or whatever, and I done walked outside and it was like the sun was shining through just enough. I ain't washed my face, ain't brushed my teeth, no nothing. But I'm out there in my garden doing little things and thinking, oh, I'm gonna just do this right here, and then I'm gonna go back in, and ended up staying out there all day long looking the same way without washing my face and brushing my teeth. So but I'm talking about real life. That's how it be on some days. And so I encourage people, like, if you're gonna make something that's out there, be free in your garden. Be free in your garden when you go out there. If you're in a place where you're able to do it, it's, like if you lived in your place by your own self and you can walk through there how you want to, all by yourself. Yeah. So I'm free in my garden. I love going out and just sitting in my garden, but I encourage you that if you're going out there, and especially you haven't been free in a lot of things that you've went through in your life, don't create something else that you can't go and be free in that area. Set yourself free. And so I feel free when I don't have all that extra stuff stacked on, and I can feel myself getting that good old sweat. And then when you do that sweat and you come in, if you come in the house and you start doing something and your sweat dry up on you, I swear it'd be like little crystals or something, like little salt crystals or something be on your body. And when you go and wash it off, it's like you literally feel like you've been purified or something. Like you just feel so much better when you went out there and got that sweat come in and you wash it off for you. Amazing. And you don't even have to do a whole bunch of work. Just go out there and let the sun shine on you and make you sweat, and come on back inside and take your shower. And it's refreshing. And what they say, it's like detoxing. It feel like that for real. And I've never done a detox, but I'm telling you, that's, the way I feel like a detox on the in what feel on the inside, like getting rid of dirty stuff. That's kind of like what going out in the garden is, and sweating out in the yard or whatever, doing something. And you come inside, yeah, you might be tired as hell when you come back inside, but pay attention to how you feel. It's like when you go to the gym. If you go to the gym or you getting ready to go and do a workout, you don't necessarily want to go and do the workout, but you go and do it. It ain't about how you feel when you was on the way going there. It's about how you feel when you on the way from there. And the feeling you get after you done went and worked out or got your stuff done or whatever is absolutely amazing. So, get into it. Gardening is great. Child, we trying to learn how to garden. We don't care. I know that's right. Hey, Miss Coffee. How y'all doing? Miss Coffee, if you can you put can you post the link for where the conversation gonna be at today at Miss Kimmy's It's on the community wall. I don't know why I'm explaining all of that. Um, but I know because I know Miss Coffee know what she do. um, thank you. But you all, I'm gonna we got 30 minutes before the live start, and there's a couple of things that I want to check on, and then just clear my mind of, wanted to clear my mind of the things that was already there on my mind. But we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about that situation. And remember, I said, for those of you all who not caught up, go back into my videos and see the videos, the shorts, and all of that stuff about mom, about the relationship my mom was in, and she ended up passing away. And I inherited the children and the issues from her being with a married man. So, and working through those issues. So, just in case y'all want to be caught up on what we is talking about. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. That's the link to the conversation. Can elders receive correction from us younger people? So let's talk about it, y'all. um, yeah, and that's the link to it that y'all can hit, and it'll take you all over there, and it starts at 11:30. Thank you very kindly, Miss Coffee. And what else I need to say? So we'll be back live later on, and whenever I get ready to talk about the what we talked about in this live right here today, it's going to be it's going to be scheduled. I'm gonna schedule it at a time, but I'm gonna see what time the live is going to end later on today, and when I see what time that will end, then I'll schedule the other one to talk. Cause y'all know it's Friday night and it's going down again. Now I don't even know. I feel like I wanna go with a star maker, but I don't know if my voice gonna if my voice gonna do like it was the other night where it was karate chopping me. Everything I was trying to say. Everything I was trying to sing over there, it was all jacked up. But I feel like I might want to go over there tonight. So we'll see. But I'll let y'all know later on. It's Friday night. I think some of us grown folks probably stay up a little bit later tonight or whatever. But we'll see. But y'all, let me get out of here so I can go and do my other thing, do what I'm supposed to do before I be done went off another exit. Y'all know we be on 95 veering off roads and everything. But anyway, this is Life with Tashanna over here, where life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get on any given day. And we are also called the high class gardeners over here. And that just means we make sure we growing stuff in the garden at all times of the year. And we make sure we growing with the stuff that we growing in the garden. But the high class part just means we don't play around with no bugs, no worms, and no snakes. And since we associate everything we do in the garden in our real life, that means we don't play around with no bugs, no worms, and snakes in real life. And y'all know what those kind of people look like. We don't mess with them. So if you're interested in becoming a high class gardener, then come right on in, and we talk about all kinds of stuff. Real life. We just associated with growing in the garden. Good morning, Callie. But I will see you all over at the conversation over on Miss Kimmy's page at 11:30. Thank you all for coming through and spending your time with me, because you could have spent your time anywhere else, but you decided to come spend it with your girl Shauna. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for that. Y'all have an amazing, blessed day, and I will see y'all later. I will schedule that live. And y'all turn on your notifications and all of that stuff so you'll get it. So, and I will be dropping the link in this live. All right, see y'all later.